as if you were watching television. So enjoy yourselves.
They have way too many costumes.
I'm Wolverine, here with Silver Fox, one of our own reporters, who was recently involved in one of the biggest political scandals ever in Glitterton District. Silver Fox?
We know from security camera footage that it all started at the last political debate.
How do you plan to stimulate the failing economy of Glitterdome, as well as reduce the amount of unemployment?
Well, I'm planning to create about 2,000 jobs by building more roads, parks, and schools, and adding more money to fund teachers.
Same question?
What? Oh, jobs. My PR team wrote me something, I'm just gonna find it real quick. Oh gosh. Well, basically, I think the problem with our economy is that we have a lot of unemployed people. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the canal, dig it into our valley, and flood the city. It'll wipe them all out. That's pretty much it.
That ends our debate. First, though, Mr. Fish gave everyone a way to contact him.
All right, everybody, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number. Call me, maybe we'll discuss my political views and why you should vote for me, and not this guy.
The debate was over, and suddenly someone strange joined
awesome.
Mr. Fish, and they were talking in hushed tones.
How we doing?
Paul's ring. He just lost another 12 points.
12 points? Are you kidding me? Oh, that makes me so angry. You said you were going to make me win. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? You said you would do anything it takes to make me win this election. Promise? That makes me feel so good.
Now we'll run a campaign ad from Mr. Fish.
Dr. Goose not only didn't vote to flood the river, flood the valley. Last time it was on the docket, he also listens to Nick.
Suddenly, it was time to vote. Voting is quite an interesting process and includes a banana stand. One of the ladies approached the banana stand and again met the man from earlier in our story. She entered the banana stand, made her vote, exited the banana stand, and spoke to Banana again. We'll now see another campaign ad, this time by Dr. Goose.
Oh my gosh.
Dr. Goose delivered 12 babies last week. She also saved 12 moles in a collapsing cave in Arkansas. She's also the first goose to ever land on the moon.
I don't always run for office, but when I do, I win. This is Dr. Goose, the check yours approves this message.
Let's discuss the aftermath of Mr. Fish winning the election.
We have a clip of Mr. Fish's address to the public after he won the election that we will now play for you.
Wow! Wow! Fear the beard, man! Fear the beard! Wow! Wow, I just want to thank everyone who voted for me.
We'll stop the tape here because it does get a little bit physical.
That was a devastating win for Dr. Goose and supporters, but Silver Fox provided the police with some very important information.
It was just the first time I ever was voting, and My mom always told me that if I voted for the wrong candidate, then everything in the world would fall apart and we'd be taken over and I wouldn't be able to eat food. So I went to the banana stand and he told me that he would give me money if I voted for Mr. Fish, and I really wanted to buy new shoes. So I took the money and I voted for Mr. Fish, but when I got home my mom wanted to give me tangerines and spaghetti and grapes, and I love those things, and I knew she knew, so I had to tell her because one time at summer camp, Pastor Guile told me to honor my father and mother, and I just told her, and she called the police, and they said...
Oh my God!
Silver Fox's mom was very upset when she contacted me, but with a little sleuthing, we managed to unearth the corruption of Mr. Fish's campaign.
Finally, Glitter Dome is in the safe hands of Dr. Goose, or Claus.
Oh no!